Mike Tyson's mind has switched over into war. Like, he was doing this interview, and someone said to him, he goes, you look like you're in your 20s. Like, what are you doing? He goes, I just eat raw meat. He goes, I'm eating raw meat. He goes, you're eating raw meat? He goes, yeah, I'm eating raw meat. He goes, because that's what I'm going to eat when I fight. I'm going to eat him. It's raw meat.
Yeah, see,
I was like, Jesus Christ. He's in this fucking mode. He's in that God of War mode, and that he's still got that in him. And I'm telling you, if you keep giving that guy hormones and you keep giving that guy supplements and he's constantly training, look at this.
58 years old. Dude, you look like 20 years old. What the hell? What are you eating?
raw meat.
Seriously, Mike, you're eating raw meat? Are you swallowing it, or remember you used to spit that stuff out?
I'm gonna have to eat it now because my opponent's gonna be raw meat.
Do you look like 20 years old?
Now, I saw the beginning of this interview where he had a shirt on, right?
Yeah.
And he was sweating so much he had to take the...
He took his shirt off, and they just put the microphone on his shoulder. Yeah. Bro, he's in savage mode right now. He's in savage mode. If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be shitting my pants.
Oh, bro! If I'm fighting this guy and I see he's eating raw meat, I call the fucking thing off.
It's all the experiences that he has had as a conqueror. You have to take those into consideration. When a man has smashed men before, just smashed men, like when no one can stand in front of him, that is in his mind still. That's in there. There's a dark chamber in his mind that he can open up.
Yeah.
And I think he's got it open. The question is, can his body move along with it? But that part of his mind, like you're clearly seeing, he's terrifying when he's in the zone. I changed the shape of the table because of him. This table was, we had the table that was this size at the old studio, and at the new studio, I was like, maybe we'll make the table smaller. It'll be more intimate. It'll be closer to the guest. So we had Mike Tyson in when he was 300 pounds. And he was just eating and having fun and smoking weed. He goes, I don't even work out. He goes, if I work out, it'll excite myself. It'll excite my ego. And then I don't like that person. So he just decided that he was just going to be chill Mike Tyson. And then he got this offer to fight Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
So he gets in insane shape. And the next time I see him, the second podcast we do, Mike now weighs 230 pounds, and he's got these muscles in his forearms. So he's sitting there, and he's a different human. He's so intense that I was like, if this table was closer to him, I would be nervous. Like, I wouldn't be able to do my best job as a podcaster. The reason why this table is this width is the second podcast I did with Mike Tyson. Even Jamie, when Mike left, Jamie's like, that's a different person. It's a totally different person, right?
I was nervous the whole time. I was so glad I was close to the door. Hoping he went for you first. He was so intense.
And that was a fight with Roy Jones Jr., where he just decided, to have one more Legends fight. And he got, like, look at him. Dude, he's just...
What the hell? What do you mean?
You're getting excited.
Raw meat. Seriously, Mike.
Oh, you got both things playing at the same time. Hold on a second. You had animosity towards, so when you could finally get your hands on them.
Hey, what does it mean when fighting gets you erect? What does that mean?
It's a good question.
Gee.
It means you're getting excited.
Yeah.
So that's going through your mind right now.
Well, that's how I get when I was a kid, and sometimes I get the twinkle.
The twinkle.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you reached a state as a human being, as a champion, as a ferocious fighter. You reached a state of ability and of accomplishment that very few humans will.
I don't know if you can hear him breathing.
He's
right there,
breathing.
but-
It's like a lion.
Listen, running, when you're hitting the bag, when that heart's beating again. Because I'm firing him up right now. You're Mike motherfucking Tyson. So when you're doing all this shit again, you're still Mike Tyson. Those thoughts have got to be burning inside you again. It's got to be pretty wild.
I don't know. It's wild, but I believe it's rightfully so to be that way, and I just know how to. I don't think I mastered, but I just know how to deal with it. I don't let it overwhelm me.
No, well, of course not. It's a strange conversation to have because he was like so focused and so intense. It was almost hard pulling conversation out of him.
At any time, did you feel afraid?
I'm always afraid when I'm around that guy. Kevin Hart said it best. He goes, "It's like being in a room with a lion." Like even if the lion is like,
Jamie Foxx's old joke is like someone let a pit bull let loose in the room and they don't know whose it is.
and then Jamie's got to play him in a movie, which has got to be terrifying. Like, don't piss that guy off. I never talk like that. Oh, sorry, sir. I'm curious. I'm gonna watch the fight. We're all gonna watch the fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I mean, it's a brilliant move by Jake, because like if he was gonna fight anybody else, people would watch, but would the same amount of people watch? No.
No.
This is the one.